Welcome everyone, Cliff from Advanced Diagnostics. Today we are going to talk specifically about the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica because there is some vehicle behavior that you need to be well aware of, and I don't want to see you get caught wrong-footed on one of these. And I did receive this call the other day, and I've had this call a few times. When you program in a procs remote on one of these vehicles, everything should be as it normally is. However, sometimes you may have a successful outcome partially. And what I mean by partially is the buttons will work on the procs remote, but the vehicle will only start if you hold the procs remote very close to the reader, as you see in this picture here, in order to start the vehicle. Now that is abnormal vehicle behavior. Now what does that mean? That means exactly this, that you have an improperly unlocked procs remote. And this is a repetitive pattern that we've seen on numerous occasions. The beta testers were the first ones to really discover it. It's not a programming issue. It's not the software. It's not the vehicle. If you're unlocking these procs remotes yourself, or you're buying them from a key supplier, just make sure that you prepare yourself. Go and get 3 or 4 or 5 of these because they're hit or miss. You may get one that'll work and you may get one that won't. And it's only because they are unlocking them. They have great technology and their service is excellent. However, there is a small percentage of these that will not take. If you get a brand new one in a bag from a dealer, it will go in and you won't have any issue. But they go for about 130 bucks. So the best thing to do is have 2 or 3 or 4 of these on hand. Try a couple of them. Maybe the second one will go. Maybe the first one will go. Maybe it won't work at all. If that happens, then you have your backup. You have a brand new one right there. The reason I say that you should have one on hand is because you're trying to build repetitive business and you don't want to have to come back. Customers don't like it when you have to come back. It ties them up because remember, you're losing on the back end. You may be saving money on the front end, but you're losing on your most valuable commodity, which is your time. You're also burning the time of that customer. These procs remotes, once again, if you have to hold it up to the reader to get it to start, but the buttons work, that means your most probable cause, outside of changing the battery on it, you have to hold it right up to the reader. That's just an improperly unlocked procs. We see these repetitive patterns all the time. We have a constant inflow of information. Put this in your notes, be aware of it. Nothing wrong with using unlocked product. It's actually a great source of savings, but just make sure that you have a backup, that you have a brand new one on hand. So this way, if 1 or 2 of these procs remotes that are unlocked are not taking to the vehicle, you can grab that new one and then you're done with the job. That's my message today. It concludes our time together. I thank you for watching and I'll see you again.